Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? Everyone's. This is your girl, Mary T, the Platinum Lifestyle Coach. And baby, let you know something. I'm going to go ahead and create this entire playlist. And it's going to be called Coffee and Conversation. Okay? As I sip with my pinky up. Okay? And this is the conversation that we are about to have. This is going to be real good. Coffee and Conversations. We're going to talk about choices and outcomes. Yes, go tell everybody that your girl is on here talking about choices and outcomes. This is going to be fantastic, okay? Because some things need to be said. We need to have conversation. We need to have it over coffee. We don't need no fancy set, no fancy lighting. Oh, and FYI, if you all don't know, I'm about to tell you, I'm going to be on teachable.com, and it's going to be on the platform. Look for the platform that says the Bling Academy. What's the Bling Academy? The Bling Academy is a platform where people are going to actually learn how to get set up, how to bag up, because everybody talking about getting the bag, securing the bag, but what's in your bag? You look in there and it's like, whew, dust bunnies. Okay? Yes, I said it. Set up, bag up, and ultimately boss up, because the time is it's a wrap and it's over and it's done. On the Bling Academy, it's going to be talking about that platform. We're going to really be talking about the nitty-gritties of business, and it's not about time out for people just getting money and not showing everybody else how to get it. It's time out for people to be flossing and flexing. And in this state that we are in the world today, everybody is going to need to know how to make some extra money, whether it be via a product, a service, e-commerce, or a combination of some things. So I just wanted to put that quick blurb in there, and I am going to upload the information with all of the links. I'll be getting that set all up, but let's go back to the topic at hand. This is the first segment of Coffee and Conversation, and the topic for today is choices and outcomes, and today is April the 26th, 2021. I hope it finds everybody well. I hope it finds everybody in their, thank you, Lord, for the activity of our limbs and being in our right mind. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for everything that you've done. So what we're going to be talking about today is choices and outcomes. This is the first, again, in a series. Now, regarding choices, and it's already going to be on my blog. So this is a blog and a vlog at the same time. How about that? Now, choices. We all make them, but sometimes the choices that we make don't deliver the outcomes that we actually need to have what we want. Now, why is that? Sometimes when we make these choices, we really don't think of the choice through. We don't think that decision all the way through. We only think about the right now, the immediate, the what am I going to do at the moment? Sometimes we're faced with situations that don't really turn out the way that we want them to, and here's why. I believe it is so because we don't think our choices all the way through. Now, I do understand. Trust me when I tell you I understand. I do understand that sometimes there are circumstances where you have to make the right now kind of decisions, like boom, 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 snap decisions right now. But even in making those right now kind of choices, you still have to be led by spirit. You still have to be led by your guts. Your gut never lies. Okay, that's what I used to say a long time ago. Your gut, well, Go with that because it's not going to lie to you. Never, never, never. Now, there are all kinds of circumstances, but even in those areas where you're challenged to make a right now decision, again, trust your gut. You have the right. Let me say this really clearly. You have the right. Even when people want you to make a snap decision, you have the right to say, okay, hold on, put a pin in that, because I want to give you an answer, but I don't want to give you an answer off the cuff and it winds up being detrimental to me. You have the right to say that. Yes, you do. You can tell somebody, hold on for a minute. Let me get this information. Let me process this. So then that way I can give you a proper answer. Most people think that they got to come up with something right then, right now. Take a couple of minutes. Make your statement. Take a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. Walk down the hall. Go around the corner. Breathe. Breathe. Can I say it one more time, baby? Breathe. And say, okay, now what do I do? And even if you have to come back to them and say, you know what? I still haven't processed that question through. I still haven't processed that because I don't want to make the wrong choice. And I hope you can respect that. Or surely you understand that. Yes, I'm being quiet because I want y'all to think about that. You have options, you have choices, and even after you go down the street, around the corner, or go to the bathroom, or go back to your desk, and you breathe and you think a moment and you still don't have an answer, you have the right. And always put the question back to them. Now, surely you can understand that I don't want to give the wrong answer. Or, yeah, I want to make sure that I'm giving the correct answer so that the outcome is a positive one for everyone involved. Surely you can understand that. That's just a little tip right there, because you don't have to be forced into a corner. I'm convinced that people who find themselves forced into a corner and they just make a rash and brash and a wrong decision, they wind up paying for it in the end. And that is just a fact of life. Never let anybody push you in the corner. Push back with a smile. That's how you handle that. But let me get back to this right here. Again, even in that immediate right now, give me an answer right this second. When your back is against the wall and you have to make back against the wall decisions, you still have to be led by your spirit. You still have to be led by your gut. You still have to breathe and think about it. Okay? We still have to be able to discern with the quickness what is the situation and what is the thing we need to do, even if we have to go back and say, you know what, I don't have an answer for you. Let me get back to you on that. I know some people may call it taking the lesser of the two evils, but I'd like to challenge you all and say this. We need to be careful with the choices that we make. We really do. And here's why. The choices that we make in life determine the daily, the weekly, the monthly, the yearly, and cannot go backwards and say the minute by minute outcome that we wind up having. Sometimes we allow pressure to cause us to make rash and wrong decisions. Remember when I said that earlier? And when that happens, all heck blows up in our faces and we wonder why. Why did that happen? Why did it turn out this way? This is not the way I wanted the outcome to be. It's because you made a rash and wrong decision when faced in the heat of the battle of the situation. There are people in life who tend to live their entire life with wrong decisions. Having the wrong outcome seems to be their constant companion and constant force in their life all the time, no matter what it's pertaining to, whether it is pertaining to money or career planning or career options or relationship. You fill in the blank there, okay? They always wind up seemingly to do things the wrong way. Now, I want you to remember that they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, but expecting a different result. Let that sink in for a minute. Now, I know that you and I don't ever want to be considered as someone who constantly is in that mode of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting it to be a different result and then wondering why it's not. Well, you want to have a different result, you have to do something different. You have to do something you've never done before if you want a different result. So from this day forward, let's think about the options that we have when it comes to making a choice. Think it through. What is the outcome you want to have? How do you want everything to turn out? Now, you may not hit it 1,000% all the time, but for the most part, you do get to hit it. You do get to hit that mark, you know? Let that sink in for a minute. Remember, the decisions that you make today will bring an outcome, good or bad, based upon the choice that you made. Well, you know what? That's all for the moment. This is a brand new series, like I mentioned at the top of the conversation, called Coffee and Conversations. And my lovely hazelnut is just perfect now on temperature. Oh, I love it. It's absolutely great. Okay. So again, this is Coffee and Conversations. Today's topic was choices and outcomes. So be on the lookout for the next Coffee and Conversation segment. Now, I really don't know whether to call this a show, whether to call this a blog, because I do have it on my newsletter, or a vlog, because it's going to be uploaded to YouTube as well as other several platforms. Okay. So it's even going to be uploaded to my just a little quick blurb or newsletter on my teaching platform on Teachable. Okay. So I want you all to think about today, Monday. Think about if you're faced with choices or having to make a decision about something. Today, I want you to think about what you want the outcome to wind up being. Think about it. Don't let anybody put you in a bind. Stop, breathe, think. Stop, breathe, and think. Yeah, so I guess I've covered all of my points I wanted to cover today. So thank you so much for being at the first inaugural session for Coffee and Conversations. This is your girl, Mary T, the Platinum Lifestyle Coach. You can hit me up on Twitter, Platinum Lifestyle Coach. You can hit me up on Facebook, Platinum Lifestyle Coach. You'll be able to also hit me up on Teachable. That's going to be at the Bling Academy on Teachable. They've asked me to do some stuff on Udemy. I may do some stuff on Udemy. If I do that, I will definitely let you know. So again, this is your girl signing off, wishing you love, light, peace, joy, much happiness. Y'all have a fantastic Monday. Talk to y'all soon. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be doing a lot of videos. If you see this shirt again, because I'm working. I am working. I love y'all. Have a fantastic day. All right. Take care now. Bye-bye.